Greetings, Mechwarriors! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is TTB speaking, and welcome back to German Mechgineering. Today, guys, we're playing the Vapor Eagle 2 again. There's another build I want to show you guys, and that is ER-PPC double AC-10. Not Ultra AC-10, AC-10. Let's go ahead and have a look at the build, guys. The basis for this build is going to be a 270 XL Clan engine. Then we stuff two AC-10s in the left torso. And then guys, we stuff an ER-PPC in the right torso, two jump jets, and a Clan double heatsink. And we need 3 tons of ammo for our double ER-10s. We lower both arms basically to 1 armor, and we lower the head to 7 armor. Endosteel, ferrofibrous, of course, and that is the build. It doesn't look like there's much in this mech, is there? Now here's the thing, guys. This thing has a 30 damage alpha strike. But of course, the Clan AC-10s have multiple projectiles, and the problem with this is if we use, let's say, a UAC-10, we would have a few problems here with syncing up our fire, with making sure that we get everything into the same target. However, with the AC-10, since you can only fire at once, you can jump up, you shoot the ER-PPC and the AC-10s together at one target, and as you're falling down, some of the shots come out from the AC-10 because it has multiple pellets, but all in all, it's gonna hit quite nicely, whereas if we went with UAC-10, we might mess up our stuff, and it wouldn't be as interesting. So, normal AC-10s is the way to go for us here. And of course, other than that, well, we don't have any space for, let's say, an AMS hardpoint. So we don't need that. Well, we do have the space, but we don't have the tonnage, to be precise, actually. In terms of skills, we're gonna go with magazine capacity 1 and 2. And then just lots of heat gen and cooldown reduction in the firepower tree. Then I chose to go full survival tree, except the stuff in the middle. Nothing in mobility or jump jets, nothing in operations. Sensors tree, of course, radar derp, full radar derp, and since we are that deep into the sensors tree, we can also afford to choose seismic 1 and 2. And then we go to the auxiliary tree and we take double artillery strike and double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, and that is going to be the build for today, guys. Let's take this thing to a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Well, guys, and here we are on our first map. It is going to be Mining Collective, and we are gonna jump up, find our first target, shoot, and hit. Beautiful. We've taken position in the Delta 4 area. We've got great overwatch here over the middle ground. That's exactly where we'll stand for the time being. And guys, one of the reasons why we take an AC-10 over an Ultra AC-10 here is because most of the times we won't be able to make use of the double tap, and the double tap can be a little bit of a trap because it will interfere with your ability to jump jet around and shoot at targets. For example, if you get jammed up in your UAC-10, then you can't shoot properly when you have an opportunity. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So with this build, I want to go ahead and run normal AC-10s, even though you normally don't see people run normal ACs on any clan mech. Alright, let's go around the corner here and see what we can find in Echo 5. I think there were some guys down below that might be able to engage here. My teammates are pushing towards the middle, so that's good. That means that I now have the job of cleaning the side lanes and keeping their rears free from enemy targets as long as possible, or making sure that when they get to my teammates, they're all softened up enough so that they can get dispatched easily. Looks like we're doing that exactly right now with that enemy Atlas. My teammate is shooting him in the back, I'm shooting him in the front. I took a little bit of damage from his MRM-40, but since that is not going to be a big problem here because he was shooting me at longer ranges, it's just the arm, and we can make do without the arm. Jumping in, shooting, and landing. Beautiful, and we have chosen to stay with our team here. Not a problem. I'm getting ducked a little bit in the back here from some guy that was in Charlie 4, but we'll just dodge him, get to cover, and ignore him because he's completely pointless at that position anyways. Okay. Now let's go ahead and try and find some targets that we can engage here in Echo 4 or Echo 5, and I see some targets down below here. That Enforcer seems very, very lonely. I've got a lot of teammates here with me, so I'm feeling very confident to just jump into his face and say, "Hi! Hi, I got PPC and AC-10s. You wanna dance, Mr. Enforcer? Yes? Yeah? You wanna dance? Okay, let's dance. Let's dance. Here is a little bit of news for you. I've got teammates and you're dead. Also, I've got a random bushwhacker behind me, and luckily he didn't shoot me in the back. But, you know what? That is his own fault. Okay. Now guys, we're in this position right here in Echo 4, and that is a good chance for us to jump jet up here to this cover and do the same thing we did on the other side, just standing in an area where we can engage targets in the middle and on the sides while being relatively safe and helping our teammates so they don't get rushed from the sides, so they don't get shot in the back. While of course always making sure that we are safe and we ourselves don't get shot in the back. Okay, there's an adder coming up, I believe. We shoot him in the face, we go back to cover, everything's fine, that Sunspider is dead, beautiful. So, at this point we are 6 kills over 3, so the match is looking good for us right now. I'm feeling confident, I'm jetting up towards the top here, and this is going to be my hill. I'm going to be king of said hill, and that means that we'll shoot that Orion to see here. Let him know that we're here, and let him know that we don't like him very much. Okay, he looks at me now, so maybe get another shot in and then get back to cover. Might be a little bit of unnecessary damage we took here, and since we're getting lurmed here, let's go ahead and find a different position. Guys, always make sure that if you know that the enemy has zeroed in on your position and shoots you, to change your position, even just a little, to make sure that it's not as easy for them to reacquire you and shoot you, which is exactly what we're doing here. So I'm just trying to find some targets down below. There we go, got another shot in, and back to cover, and we're switching around, going the other way, because I'm gonna have a better shot from here. There's our friend again in his adder, his legs are very, very much open. I'm just giving another shot in here. I hit the leg a little bit, I think, so with my teammates' volley supply here of LRMs, it should be nice. Nope. There's an enemy, what is that? Destroyed. An incubus? No, it's not an incubus, it's a javelin, and he's running around in the bottom, but I can't really engage him big time right now. He's just gonna be fast and elusive, so let's not worry about him. Let's worry about that Fafnir. That Fafnir apparently seems to be running AC-2s and flamers, so he's gonna be engaging at long ranges and shooting the flamers at the same time to look like a dragon, apparently. Because there's no other reason why you would go for AC-2s and flamers. But alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to engage him from the top here, and that will allow our teammates to start shooting him a little bit as well. I'm gonna go on with the javelin as well, just taking pot shots here, guys. The javelin should be very, very low on health. Yeah, he's one shot, so we can go ahead and keep annoying that Fafnir. Yeah, we just presented ourselves as a target, he shoots at us, we twist away, and now he can go ahead, do his dragon thing on whatever target he wants to shoot at, but he just goes ring around the rosy, and my teammates just take pot shots and take turns into shooting him in his back, and he finally falls, a crumbled heap of smoking metal and cables. 12 kills over 6, final score, 0 killing blows this round, 11 assists, 1 kill most damage dealt, 850 damage done, and 1 component taken out. Just a good amount of armor stripping and teammate protection. And guys, if you enjoy this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the next match, and we're gonna shoot the next target as soon as we see him. There we go, Nova seen, Nova shot. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Okay, never mind. Bullet drop is not my friend here. What do we see over here? We see a nightjar that we can shoot potentially. Yep, there we go. And now, let's join up with the rest of our team here, take an offensive forward position that is still nicely in cover, and I think this corner here will do, never mind. Got a teammate here, so we go to the other side and engage, let's say, the Mad Dog over here. Ooh, that is a lot of Lerm rain coming our way. Alright, be careful about that. I think there's also, oh yeah, there's a supernova in the back here as well. Lerm's coming my way. All hail Radar Derp! You see that, guys? If you don't have Radar Derp at this point, it's gonna hit you. But if you have Radar Derp, you just laugh at the guy. And you can keep repeating that over and over again until the point where your enemy starts puking. So keep that in mind. Radar Derp is a nice thing to keep you safe, together with ECM and AMS, of course. Let's go ahead, shoot Lima a little bit, then we shoot Juliet. Anytime the Blackjack pops forward, we shoot him, and if that doesn't happen, we shoot the Lerm boat, because that is a great thing that we can do from this range, 30 damage alpha. You do that 3 or 4 times, and you're gonna help open his CT up. And once it's open, your teammates can go in and seal the deal. And speaking about teammates going in, I see that 2 mates are already circling like vultures around that Lerm boat. And that is always the danger and the problem with a Lerm boat, guys. You gotta stay with your team. That's why you have to Lerm close range. If you don't stay with your team like that guy here in Charlie 5 with his Lerm Supernova, you're gonna get isolated at some point, and then you're going to get gobbled up. You're gonna get gangbanged, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Yep, light mechs going in, medium mechs going in, and Lerms going in as well, of course, because guess what? You are now alone and somebody has you in their target reticle all the time, so you're getting locked, and that means you are a prime target for Lerms yourself. So the Lermer becomes the Lermee. I wonder how many people will quote that down in the comments. The Lurmer has become the Lurmee. Alright, semantics aside, let's go ahead and kill that Nightshade together with our teammates. Beautiful. He flops over and dies. And we can now go in on the enemy catapult. He's probably gonna start lurming me. Yeah, he's looking at me lovingly and longingly, but he's only got lurm 10s on there, so I'm not that scared. 3 kills under 5 though for our team right now, so that is something I'm scared about. So let's try and do something about that. For example, shooting that, what is that? Big assault mech with a lot of Dakka. Looks like a mauler. It is a mauler. Okay, let's shoot the mauler. Then we shoot this guy. Then we shoot the next guy. Then we shoot... I saw a Nova that was smoking up top there. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can reacquire the target. There he is. And there he goes. Always go for the wounded animals first, guys, because that will thin the herd. Now we will thin at Black Knight here a little bit. I'm low signal right now, so there's somebody coming for me. Let's go ahead and push through that catapult and towards that right side cover. Whoop. There is something big and the Dakka coming my way. That is the mauler, and I don't want to be the recipient of his mauling, so let's just chill for a sec here. Wait a little bit. There's the mauler again. Let's go for side torso here and back to cover. He's just got AC-2s and Rag 2s. While he has insane DPS over time, he doesn't have the insane ability to just shoot a component off of me instantly. He doesn't have that front-loaded damage. So look at that mauler right now. Both side torsos are open. Let's go in and take them down piece by piece if we can. Come on, give me that side torso. No, never mind, that was the arm. I'm gonna get that side torso. 1 sec. Here we go. That is side torso gone. He's just got AC-2s at this point, and my teammates will seal the deal. 10 kills over 6. We've turned this match around on its head. Let's go ahead and find the last remaining targets and kill them. And then we shall have peace. And victory, of course. So yeah, very interesting mech, guys. A build that you normally don't see, and I find it very enjoyable. It's like a pop-tart-ish sniper that also can brawl a little bit, but you gotta be careful, of course, because you're very squishy. That Mad Dog is a CT, open and orange, so if we go for his top torso, let's go ahead, hit him on the nose, basically. Yep, there we go, that was CT, and he goes down. Okay. Now we only have 1 enemy left on the field, and it's an Arctic cheetah with open legs, so he's gonna fall any second now. I'm just gonna try and see if I can catch him, but probably not. He might just flee towards the Charlie 5 Bravo 5 area. Whatever he does, it doesn't matter. This match is won at this point. So, oh, and somebody says he loves my videos. How nice. How nice. Thank you for that. Always glad to hear that. So, he did actually jump down towards Bravo 5, so my teammates should be able to take off his legs and his life any second here. Even got a teammate sitting on the enemy base. How quaint. There we go, Arctic Cheetah finally falls. GG. Let's go ahead and have a look at the scoreboard. And TTB just had a look at the recording thing to see that he has been recording actually, because he did this whole thing and realized, oh, record button was not on. 2 killing blows, 10 assists, 1 kill, most damage dealt, 4 components destroyed, 808 damage done. So once again, guys, very, very solid damage, great armor stripping, and great ability to snipe at enemies and put pressure on targets that don't think they're gonna get pressured. Thanks for watching, see you later.